8:30 on this Wednesday morning. Today in the Hot Sauce. If you're looking to make 2013 the best year ever professionally, we've got great advice for you. Lori Miller from Developing Professionals is here with us this morning with some great tips. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
The first tip you have is having a vision for yourself, I guess, at work.
Absolutely. Everyone is always looking for personal and professional satisfaction. But in order to get to that, you have to understand what satisfaction means to you. So I really encourage people to come up with a vision statement, a personal mission statement of what it looks like in action. You can't get to a destination and find the right path if you don't know where you're going to.
So what would you say has to be inside of that vision plan?
The first thing you need to do is you need to self-assess. You need to know your starting place. So I encourage people to do a personal inventory. First, their skill sets. What can they do? Then their interests, what do they like to do, and then their values, what's important to them. And then they have to incorporate that into their daily tasks and responsibilities.
So it's kind of setting yourself up and then actually doing what you say you're going to do.
Absolutely. You have to understand your starting point, and then you have to set some goals and some plans in order to get you on the right path to get you there.
Now, when you're goal setting, traditionally you want to have something that's kind of like a reach and then something that's attainable. So what's the middle ground here?
Absolutely. You have to be realistic, and how you do that is once you figure out where you're at, then you have to set some simple goals. And I always try to make it realistic as possible by, one, having a daily goal, getting enough sleep, so I have the mental capacity. Have a weekly goal. I'm going to go to the gym and have more energy. Have a monthly goal. I'm going to read a good book each month to help me with my career, and then possibly a quarterly goal. Check in with a good friend, a good coach, a good mentor, or just check where you are, plan versus actual.
When you're in a professional setting, chances are you'll have some sort of a review, a formal review. How does that help or hurt, I guess, in your goal setting, or what's attainable in your goal setting?
The first thing that you have to do is when you sit down and have the annual performance review with your manager or your leader within the organization, you have to be realistic. It has to be a dialogue. One, your manager doesn't understand where you want to go, so you have a responsibility to share, you know what, these are my interests, these are my skills, these are my talents, and this is where I want to go within the organization. So you have to have confidence with yourself and share that with your boss. And their responsibility is then to help get you there and give you the tools that you can find the best career for you.
Is that the best time to go in there and suggest that you're opening yourself up to these new opportunities, or that you're looking for more exploration within the company?
I always believe that managers and employees should have daily feedback and daily conversations. The performance review is an annual process that you go through and have a formal conversation, but on a daily, weekly, regular basis, you should be having those honest conversations with people that support you, whether it's personally or professionally.
All right, Lori Miller from Developing Professionals, thank you again for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
We're going to link you to this on wingingit.tv, and speaking of, we'll send you over to Emily Lanahan now.